Legally Speaking with Crocker Law Firm.
Today on Legally Speaking, we're talking about personal injury settlements. Cyndi, I'm sure every client wants to know, what is my claim worth? But why might that answer be different for two people with the same injury?
Because even though they have the same injury, their damages may be different. So your damages are the expenses, losses, and setbacks you've suffered because of someone else's negligence. Three of the biggest damages we deal with are medical bills, wage loss, and pain and suffering. So even though you and I may have the very same injury, we may have had very different courses of treatment, and so our medical bills are different. Especially if, for example, I had to have tests to rule out other injuries and you didn't, or if I had a longer course of physical therapy. If you can't work because of your injuries, you may be entitled to compensation for your wage loss, but that's obviously going to be different from person to person because we make different amounts of money. And also because an injury can impact our ability to work differently. Someone who works construction and has a broken leg may not be able to work for a long time and will have a big wage loss claim. I can do my job as a lawyer with a broken leg. I may have no wage loss claim.
You briefly mentioned pain and suffering. Would that be the same for two people with a similar injury?
Not really. People experience pain differently and they recover differently. So think about an 80-year-old with a fractured spine. He's probably going to struggle more and longer than, say, an 18-year-old with the same injury. And pain and suffering means more than just physical pain. It includes all the ways that an injury is impacting your life. So if you're a gardener who can't garden, or an athlete who can't do your sport, or a parent who can't pick up your young child, these are examples of how you're suffering, and they should be included in the presentation of your case. That's one reason I think it is so important to spend a lot of time with your clients and get to know them, because your whole story is important to the value of your case.
Thank you, Cyndi. Join us next time for Legally Speaking.